Hi guys, so you are listening or watching the superhero weekly roundup with Sammy T / podcast, weekly podcast thing that we're doing all in one video today very quickly, simply because me and Ian are
very busy this week.
Yeah, so Ian's gone to London today, I'm going to London tomorrow. Nothing exciting really, but we gotta go. But yeah, Tom's gonna be here on his own, leaving to that. But yeah, we're going to be doing a bit of a weekly roundup / weekly podcast sort of thing today. We're going to bring you our thoughts on what's happening in the news surrounding superhero stuff this week. I don't think we'll be longer than an hour. No, joking. We ain't going to be that long. We're just going to go through each one very quickly, just so you get a bit of a... Yeah, so we're making sure you get your news this week, okay? So, let's get straight into it.
Don't ever say we're not committed.
Yeah, we're so committed. What's that? Right, Doctor Strange. Let's get straight into it. Costume is out. We posted it on our Facebook. Check it out on there. What do we think?
I love it.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think it's very close to the comics, which is what I like. I think Benedict Cumberbatch looks just like the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, he looks spot on.
And I think it's just a good adaptation. I mean, I think the best adaptation from a comic I've seen is Deadpool, but I have to say this is a very close second.
Well, this is the thing with the comics, you can draw whatever the heck you want. Obviously, we're very much grounded in reality.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think the costume is very, very nice. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I think it's great. And also, you sent me a GIF last night.
Yeah, it's actually quite funny.
It is funny, but we were able to work it out what it's about.
Yeah, basically, filming wrapped up over the weekend. And a GIF was released of Doctor Strange and who's the actor's name?
It's Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yeah,
that's how I say it.
Yeah, and they were running along with a couple of people behind them, and then jump in the air just to take off, and then just like, you know, it's one of those where you either run up or you jump and you go, ah! Yeah. Okay, did we do that? Good. Now let's do it again.
Yeah. I thought it was. We obviously know it's going to be like some CGI sort of.
If they're doing magic, they can't need CGI.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's going to be some CGI flight involved. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Date this year, isn't it?
It's out on October. We tweeted it this week. We'll double check. Double check that while you're here. Double check. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's on your wall here. So
I haven't got the dates though.
Yeah, but it's Civil War.
If you're wondering what that is, if I can turn that slightly.
He's got a nice little.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see past the wall.
We've got a nice little Phase 3 poster here of all the films.
And then again at the bottom with the DC ones. I'm not sad. But yeah, we let us know what you think about the costume. We like it. We know some people don't. They say it's a bit, it's just there. Our guest last week on the weekly podcast, Jack, he wasn't too bothered about it. He said it was, nah. But yeah, I mean, I like it. So let us know what you think in social media down below. As we go into another big... I think this is really important to me, because Thor is one of my favourite films in the cinematic universe. And one of my favourite characters is Loki. And in the news this week, Tom Hiddleston has hinted, emphasis on hinted, that this could be his last film in the cinematic universe in Thor Ragnarok.
Well, this is the thing, is that we can't have... Every character runs its course. Yeah. Everything has its course, everything has a time limit to it. Tom Hiddleston as Loki has been going on now for years.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, great actor, love him as Loki. I've seen one or two of his bits and pieces. He's an absolutely fantastic guy, but they can't just keep relying on.
Is there any good villain they've ever had?
Yeah, he's any good villain they've ever had. But again, everything has its course, and they can't just have him as like the one constant throughout the years, because everyone gets bored of it eventually.
Yeah, I thought his last outing would be Infinity Wars, because I thought, how can you not include Tom Hiddleston in Marvel's biggest film when he's been one of their biggest characters? But I'd hate to see him go in that. I want to see him go in Infinity Wars, because I just think it'll mean a lot more, personally. However, it could give Thor a reason to fight in Infinity War. Like, it could be his thing that motivates that bit more. You know what I mean? You never know which direction they're going to go. But we do know Ragnarok is going to be kind of like a bloodbath for the way they've gone on about it, how it's going to be like... Well, in Kevin Feige's words, he said it's going to be like Captain America Winter Soldier, where it changes the cinematic universe and makes it move in a certain direction.
It's more of a world building film, not a character building film.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm really looking forward to it, but I hope it's not its end. Do you want him to come back, or do you think it'll be all right if he goes to this one?
Everything has its course, and Tom Hiddleston as Loki is coming to the end of his run.
He could be going to James Bond.
Yes.
Who knows?
Yes.
That could be why.
I at least want to see test footage.
No, I want to see Tom Hardy.
You have got such a man crush on Tom Hardy.
I haven't. I just think he's better. I just think it'd be better if he did.
You have a man crush on him, Sam. Don't deny it.
Imagine this is off topic, sorry, but James Bond film. Tom Hardy is James Bond. Leonardo DiCaprio as a villain. That would be sick.
No, that'd be good as an action film, but not a James Bond film.
Oh, I think it'd be cool. Anyway, off topic. Yeah, let us know what you think about Loki. Do you want him back in Infinity Wars? I do. Tom's not bothered. I do. Now this is kind of now we didn't know whether this was a joke.
I've seen reports and Twitter posts from the person who allegedly leaked the idea of it being like, it's not happening. It was just an idea thrown in the water, or it was like the costume designs. Sort of just put work that was put out there.
But there has been a good response as well.
So this is of course about the possibility of Captain Britain coming to the small screen.
It's just funny to say.
Captain Britain. I know. Well, here's the thing. Captain Britain's Marvel, if I remember right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But here's the thing: is like joke all you want, but there is a thing called the Captain Britain Corps, which you know from reading Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Because there was Spider UK, who's part of the Captain Britain Corps.
So it'd be good. I think it'd be fun. I don't know how they'd be able to tie it into all the cinematic universe when everything's based in America all the time. Unless it's like Captain Britain goes stateside. You know what I mean? It'd be weird.
Bringing his tea and biscuits to save America.
But yeah, the character is from Essex, so it'd be funny to have. Imagine if they got like Joey Essex to play. Oh God,
that would be hilarious. What do you think? I could see it being like a super serious thing,
and then just with Essex humour.
Yeah, just well, we watch thinking like, nah, bruv, nah, man.
Yeah. Oh, what's the whenever a bad guy says anything he doesn't like, shut up.
Shut up.
Sorry, any Essex viewers. We're not being horrible about you. We just think it'd be weird if they had an Essex guy.
We're just perpetuating the stereotype brought forth by a show called The Only Way Is Essex.
Exactly. But yeah, it'd be cool.
We didn't make it. We're just enforcing it.
But yeah, do you want to see it?
I would like to see it.
I'd like to see it.
Again, like with Tom Hiddleston as James Bond, I would like to see test footage.
If we can have Danger Mouse and we can have Banana Man, we can have Captain Britain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I at least want test footage. I want a taster. I don't want them to go make a whole thing and for it to crash and burn.
No, absolutely not. It'd be a shame. And plus, it'd be a bit more Britain as well, like they got with Agent Carter. But obviously, it'd be England. But oh well. We'll see what happens. Right, this is the big one. Right, you ready? X-Men in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh.
Now, this is what I've wanted for years. I'm not sure about you.
I would have. Well, here's it. Also, when we were younger, when the X-Men films started coming out, there was no Marvel Cinematic Universe. X-Men was good as its own separate thing.
Yeah.
But now, with the rise of the MCU, everybody wants everything in it.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to see Fantastic Four. I want to see them get better.
You're not going to get your Fantastic Four, Sam.
I know.
Even in the comics, they're here, there, and everywhere.
I know, it's a shame. They've even got the Thing in Guardians of the Galaxy now.
Yeah, well, that's what Secret Wars did. It sort of just...
I don't like it. Anyway, so yeah. Apparently after X-Men Apocalypse, Bryan Singer will be leaving X-Men again. Because he left it before for Superman. We know how that went.
That was...
And then,
disaster.
Apparently... in a similar, it is a similar deal to what Marvel did with Sony. So they'll be in the. Oh, I've had an email. They'll be in the cinematic universe. They'll be in the cinematic universe. However, they will keep the rights. So it'd be like how they'll be doing like maybe Avengers film, or they'll have a character pop up here and there. However, there'll be solo X-Men films within the universe, but it'll be a Fox film.
Well, here's the thing though, if they were to do that, would they just retcon the entirety of their lore so far? Because of course, there's no mutants in the MCU, there's only people obviously with powers and Inhumans.
Well, the Inhumans have been introduced to try and
basically
take away from X-Men.
The Inhumans are the MCU's X-Men at the minute, in terms of like law and biology.
But if it was brought in, I mean, how do you think they could bring it in? It'd be hard now because there's been so much development in the MCU without them.
Yeah, well, of course they did the whole retcon of the X-Men films themselves with the whole Days of Future Past and timeline. So that being said, the X-Men film line timeline was already split off into two separate continuities. They could either choose to carry on from one of those continuities. I mean, you know, the current continuity, the Days of Future Past continuity, that's proving very popular. Everybody loves that so much. So they could jump into that because, of course, it takes place in the past still.
Yeah.
So, chronologically speaking, it would make sense. That could be the start. Then, I don't know, they could say like mutants went into hiding for a good deal of time, and then started coming back out again. So, of course, technically, in the comics, Spider-Man is a mutant.
Yeah, you could do that, yeah. I mean, I guess that would work. I personally think that it's kind of happening at the perfect time for Fox, because Deadpool's done really well.
Oh, yeah.
The final Wolverine film is out next year, and there's not really much else they can do with X-Men.
No,
let's be honest. It's kind of like Marvel. I think they both realise they're coming to an end of their stories.
Yeah, like I said about
they need something.
Like I said about Tom Hiddleston, Loki, everything has its course.
Exactly.
And Fox is running out of ideas.
Because with X-Men, we know what happens in the future. We know what happens when they got together. We know what happened when they changed the future. Yeah. We know what happens when they have to go against their biggest foe. So there's nothing else they really can do.
Yeah.
The one thing they can do is go against the rest of the Marvel characters, and the only way they can do that is joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
This is the thing. Like, obviously they're gonna make another Deadpool film. We know that. But I think even then, like, Deadpool can only go so far. Once Hugh Jackman's done as Wolverine, there goes their biggest mainstay.
Yeah. I can't recast Hugh Jackman. It'd be wrong to. It's like if they recast Iron Man, it would be weird. I don't think I know. Although I did see a thing about Iron Man being recasted, but then they said that.
Fools.
Yeah. Straight away, I was like, nah. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I hope it happens. But the one thing that is making it sound like it's going to happen is a 2020 release for Avengers v X-Men.
Has this been announced at all?
It hasn't been announced. However, there was the discussion that it could be announced either Comic-Con this year or next year. However, it could also be announced at that D23.
Yeah,
because Marvel is starting to do it there now.
Well, that's the thing. Like D23 is basically Disney Expo.
Yeah.
So of course, that's where they've announced Marvel's to be 4 series now. Obviously, Marvel's own Disney. Marvel owns Disney. Disney's own Marvel.
Disney.
Yeah, Disney owns Marvel and have done for a while now.
Yeah.
So of course they use D23 as their own like standing ground. Like,
absolutely, yeah.
We're doing this.
So that's. I hope it happens. We was reading the comics years ago. X-Men.
X-Men: The Avengers was definitely a couple of years ago. It was, I believe, at least 2010 to 2012. Because I remember when I re-picked up comics back 2012, 2013. I think Avengers vs X-Men was still going on then.
Yeah, I remember I just got into it, and I think it was because it's all about Phoenix and that as well.
Yeah, the Dark Phoenix takes over Scott at one point.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting. I think that'd be good because I don't think they did the Phoenix good. X-Men last time.
No, it was just like this weird little forces take over Gene. Didn't really show anything about it.
But yeah, it'd be good to see how Marvel would do it. They would
actually do it right and give us the proper Phoenix costume and the whole fire and telekinesis.
Yeah, it needs to be done Marvel. But yeah,
pyrokinesis, the official term, I think.
I'm for X-Men going in.
I am as well.
However, I think if X-Men goes in, they need to bring Deadpool in.
Well, they're going to have to.
They're going to need to bring Gambit in.
Yeah. Gambit is a bit up in the air in a minute.
Gambit has been delayed again.
It's always going to be delayed. It's going to be delayed and be put on the shelf, and it's eventually going to become, in gamer terms, vaporware.
Well, they delayed it because of a contract thing with Channing Tatum, and then it was then delayed again now because the director who they did change as well, because they changed director, now said he's got to do another film before that, so he can't have the time to do that, so he's going to have to push it forward.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah. Yes or no? Do you want to see X-Men?
I would like to see it, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see how well is it Apocalypse? Yeah. Let's see how well received that is, and see what plans, if any, they can come up with after Hugh Jackman's finished.
Yeah. And that's start of next year.
Yeah.
March, I believe. Yeah, March, I think. Very quickly before we finish, just to say how the... Because obviously, staying with X-Men and, well, Fox and Marvel, they did have a bit of a bad relationship the last few years now. Because Fox were annoyed with Marvel when they rebranded all their comics that they kind of got rid of X-Men, and they also split Fantastic Four up and, you know, rested about.
Yeah.
That feud seems to be over now, because which kind of works in with this deal, that they're making an X-Men series sort of thing.
I had heard about this last year, actually.
Yeah, so it'll be Hellfire series and a Legion series. Legion is all about Professor Xavier's son, that'd be interesting. And
wait, biological son, or
I believe so. Yeah, it's the one. It is. You can see into the future sort of thing. It's a weird sort of thing. And then Hellfire, which is about a female. Do you remember Kevin Bacon's character and the deals and all that
Red
stuff?
Devil?
Yeah, it's all about that. It's all about a woman investigating that, kind of like what happens in the film, but like a TV series.
So still going back to the whole Days of Future Past continuity.
Yeah, but it had changed now because of Days of Future Past. That's how well they can do it, I think. But it's not X-Men, but it's based in the X-Men universe.
It's like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It'd be X-Men Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So that's just a sign now. I to be honest, there's very little about those two series yet because they're in the early stages. One is done by FX, one is done by Fox. So who knows how that's going to go? But when we do know more, we'll let you know as soon as. We'll probably do it in the next podcast. Actually, we'll discuss it quick.
We can find out.
We'll try and find out as much as we can about them and let you know what their plans are for them if we can.
Yeah, if we can.
All right then. So that kind of rounds up a quick episode today of the weekly roundup with me and the weekly podcast that has all of us par in. We'll probably get a little picture of it in here.
He's here with us in spirit.
But yeah, let us know what you think about the stuff we discussed today. So Doctor Strange, like his costume. Loki, do you want to see him in Infinity War? Do you think his next film in Ragnarok will be the last? Captain Britain, yeah. And then X-Men in the cinematic universe. Do you want it to happen?
Moving on quickly, just one thing. It was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? 3 weeks ago, we mentioned about the Civil War Lego and toys.
Yeah.
I've seen them more in the wild.
Okay.
I was in the Birmingham Forbidden Planet last week, and I've seen all the Lego sets and pop vinyls.
Oh.
So quickly, the Black Panther jet set was 30 quid basically, $30.99. The Crossbones has a toy, which is $20.99. And this is what shocked me, the superhero airport battle.
You've got another email.
So unprofessional.
I can't help it. I'm really popular.
The superhero airport battle, $74.99. That's very expensive, but of course
there's a lot in that one.
Yeah, but then you do get Giant Man. So the pop vinyls are out as well. So we've got Scarlet Witch, Crossbones, War Machine. Who else we got? Winter Soldier. We have Agent Carter and Falcon pop vinyls as well.
Agent Carter?
Agent Carter, yeah.
Or Agent 13?
It's Agent 13, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Agent 13. Yeah.
But I think Agent Carter pop vinyl probably out there somewhere.
That's sweet.
We also have the Giant Man vinyl.
Cool.
I saw it in the wild, confirmed.
How can you do a pop vinyl for Giant Man?
Well, it's like the pop vinyl for Thanos and the Hulkbuster.
They're just bigger.
Yeah, just bigger. The box for it was like this big compared to a normal pop vinyl box being yay big.
Fair. Okay then. Well, obviously we'll have the pictures of the box. So. But yeah, let us know. Obviously, what you think.
That's it.
There is also no, it's not because the website is done. Woo! Yes, right. So I've spent like my life trying to get it done, and it is finally. I will put a link in the description. There's a link at the bottom of the page now. Let us know. Get on there, like our Facebook, like our social media stuff on there. Get involved on the chats and stuff. We've got a roundup of all the shows that we've gone on. We've got a section for you to get involved and contact us if you've got anything you want to talk about or you want us to talk about. Let us know.
Basically, just talk to us. We're lonely.
We're lonely. We've got no friends. Literally, this is all we have. We only have each other.
This little square you're watching us in, this is our life.
Yeah.
It's like the episode of Doctor Who, we can't come out of this square.
It's worse for Tom because he's here on his own this week.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching this today, and we'll be sure to be back to normal next week, and Ian will be back as well. Sweet. See you later, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on, you've still got this to watch here. And this to watch here. And don't forget to like this down here. Social media, yeah. Okay. See ya.